I'd love to get like all the lights and take them apart too. Like all the clocks and crap to get like electricals. I know she's got like, where is her skills? Electrical. She's got like no electrical skills, but I haven't found the book yet for the generators. And I know that if I could, that would open us up to a lot more stuff. Even if I could just get the you know, the skills itself. The Kung Fu Panda place. Well, that's not really what I like imagine, but I mean, it's also not wrong. There's a lunch bag with what looks like a heart. It's obviously, give me that. It's obviously like a onion or something's in here. Can I equip this? Equip this as secondary. Is she, there we go. Okay, what is in it? There is a rotten apple and there is a chocolate cookie. Chocolate cookie looks like it's still mint. It kind of doesn't look that good, but fuck it. Okay, if you want to drop that. She's basically at the point where she's carrying too much shit. Which isn't too bad. I'm only on the first floor. And we've got 2, 3 more rooms. Mate. I don't think I can kill you. I think he got stuck on the other door. Fuck it, we're going outside. Oh, I physically hurt myself. This wasn't the door that I want. I've got to go over a fucking window for this. Mate. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm okay. I just feel like I used up every muscle in my chest with that squeak. I don't know how else to put it. But yeah, that's essentially what just happened. Leave the bacon with her. Fucking hell. I don't want to put the nuggets and stuff in here, but we'll go with that. I heard that. What, the squeak? Oh yeah. Like, it came from my very depths of my soul. The problem I've got is she's ridiculously tired. And she was also, like, super overweight with stuff, too. So, as long as the zombie doesn't come out of this window behind us, like, it doesn't, like, find its way through, and there's only, like, maybe the one in there, we should be okay. There's nothing else in there. I'm completely out of breath from that, honestly. I didn't think it would take it out of me that badly, but damn. Alright. Got our bat. Get your bat out. I don't think I unlocked that, so get you in through the window. I gotta stop coming in off the glass, so open these and let's go back down. Now that I know that there's a zombie in there, because I kind of like got lulled into a false sense of security in here with like the lack of the zombie. Probably the crouching consumes more stamina. I wouldn't be surprised. I've talked about this before. If you try to walk around your house in a crouch formation, that shit's hard. Right? It's very hard to do. So I'm not really super surprised. I don't want to, like, open this door. So let's see if I can just get you to come over. They're still working on it. Still working on that door. I was hoping he might come out on his own. Oh, I don't need another jump scare. Oops. Wrong door. Okay, hold on. No, that's not quite what I want you to do. That ain't what I want you to do either, love. I guess I'm too close to that one. So, no. There we go. Oh, man. I also keep forgetting until we're in a fight that she's actually got, like, a hard of hearing. I don't think you can push him over, but I'm gonna try. Gonna try because if I can... Okay, hold on. Hold on, shut that door. There we go. Now I can focus on doing this for a second. If somebody comes out of that door, I'm fucked anyway. But one zombie in the entire place. A lot less zombies than I thought. Oh, I'm on builder. So I also killed a shit ton of zombies. Hold on. Look, when I finish killing this guy, is he dead? Okay, hold on. Oh, no. It really doesn't matter if I leave that open. Okay, hold on. If I go over... Stop crouching for a second. Let me show you guys something. I should be able to see it from outside of this building. If I go into here, right? Because there is a reason why there's like no zombies in here. And that's because like there's a pile of them over there. And there's a big pile of them up there. See? So that's why there's no zombies in here. Is I already killed most of them. So the ones that I'm finding in here are the ones that are trapped and had no external door and could not possibly break down a door. Like, he should have been able to have broken down that door, but he would have got attracted to this side because of the sounds and shit that I was making. And I know she's exhausted, so I really am hoping that there's no other zombies in here. And I want you to open up both the doors, love. So what I want is I want that turned on. Okay, there's one little room here. Storage closet. Neat. Alright. Oh shit, a hockey mask. Hold on. Tennis balls, knee pads, stuff like that. Honestly still jump scare me though. The zombie would go through the open door. Well, I kind of thought that maybe he might. I can use that. Oh, you can place it in a tent. Oh, neat. I'll take that. But yeah, I kind of thought he'd move around it, but they kind of get fixated on stuff. How is this compared to mine? Condition, insulation, vision impairment, discomfort, compared to the encumbrance of 3. So it's got like some water and wind and shit. This one's encumbrance of like 1. I think this is less. I would say that that's just padding. It can't hurt to have. I'll still take it home, but I still got to go upstairs. I want to go upstairs before night falls because I think that we're going to lose power overnight. And if we are, then like I have got a torch, but I don't really want to use it. I don't want to waste it. So I'll just make her walk for a moment because I know she's tired, she's exhausted, she's huffing and she's puffing and all that business. So we'll just go have a look. What's in these? There is nothing. Okay. And I think I've got these 3 rooms to go on this floor and then I've got to go up and we'll be getting pretty dark soon. My main thing with going upstairs is I kind of want to like almost run past the rooms. But she is ridiculously tired too, so that is a big concern. I also thought I would have been able to see that zombie, you know? Just on like the other side of the door. I saw a geometric thing. I noticed that these places only have books now in like the furthest back fucking cabinets. Like they have other kind of readable books. Hold on, lighter. Hold on. And glue. Neat. What the hell was that? I heard zombie sound effects. I've heard zombies. I do not see zombie. Means that there's probably a zombie either upstairs or unlikely that it's outside, honestly, but maybe next room over. That's a concern. Also, typically I tend to shut the doors and crap behind me because once I've done a room, it stops them from like potentially like coming through a door or window or something like that and like finding me, you know. She can't run, so whatever is going on with her stamina, she's absolutely capped. So obviously if I get like a clown car scenario upstairs, I'm fucked. So hopefully we don't have that. The comic book would keep her entertained. I don't think I've taken any comic books yet. I might grab that. I'll grab that just for her entertainment purposes. Like, the funniest thing is, in, like, reality, if the power went out, I don't know if I would be, like, the most physically productive person. Or if I would, like, just be like, cool, I have comics, you know? Like, I do think in, like, a survival scenario, I would probably work towards whatever's, like, the most important shit for me first, kind of thing. But at some point, like, laziness would have to take over, I would imagine. You know? Okay, let's have a look at all these. I gotta stop. Hold on, was that? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, big flashlight. And it's still got a battery. Who the fuck throws one of those in the bin? Is it because it's got a crack thing? Cracks lens thing? Like, damn. I would not be throwing that out. Mind you, I also do think it would take quite substantial effort to crack one of those things, like a solid drop. Library is right next to the ball. Comics and food. Well, that would be a good situation. I guess, like, technically we also have a library that's kind of built into a shopping center as well. Like, I haven't been to it in, like, years and shit, but it's still there. I know it's there. See, Game Boy. I kind of wish that you could play them, honestly, for entertainment purposes. I wish that that was something that you could kind of do. I'm sure there's, like, mods and shit for that, but yeah, I have tried to see if I could do anything with it, but the best I could do is dismantle it. So that kind of sucks. So let's get our ass upstairs and see what we are dealing with. Because we only had one zombie in here so far. You know, it's still there. It's still, what, the library? Because, like, it's on the outside of the building. So you can physically see it, like, when you turn up at the shopping center. It's like one of the first things you can see. Yeah. So it's definitely there. It's definitely not the same kind of thing it used to be, because, like, they hold more, like, what do you call it, like digital courses and shit nowadays. Hold on. Nah, we'll leave the CD alone. I'll find a different CD. I wouldn't mind finding her, like, music or some shit. Ideally. There is a lot of notes here. In the past, I did take... Oh, that's actually a good shirt. I did take a lot of, what do you call it? Pieces of paper and stuff. And they did turn out to be really useful for starting fires in a fireplace. But I don't think I've got a fireplace at this place. I actually don't know. I have not checked. So, I might. I can't remember because I've been at this place like 3 times now. We had the long-running game, and then I had the game that I accidentally deleted, and then we had the other game I accidentally deleted, and then we got this one. So yeah. Also, I will potentially have like another game maybe at some point, because which I have to be careful not to delete this one. But yeah, there is like a reward tier and shit in the Billathon that I'm doing next month that, like, if it gets unlocked, I'll have to try to bare hand fight and kill like 500 zombies in like a set time period. So I don't know how well that will work. Like, I'm gonna try if it gets redeemed and shit, but like, I'm not too sure how well that will work. I think it would be one of those ones where I actually probably have to like spec out a person for real instead of just random shit. Just because I've actually got to try to like last kind of thing. Whereas this, I'm still completely randomizing my people. So whatever trait she gets, it's just whatever the game kind of like rolls to. I just try to take somebody that has, what do you call it? 0 points left over. I might take that pen, it's neat. So yeah, I don't have to add or remove anything if possible, but I don't get to choose like her skills or her traits or occupation, none of that stuff. So it's kind of interesting. It has been really interesting to like dabble with different ones. Like this one's a hard of hearing again. I actually don't mind her. The only problem I've got is when I get a hearing character again, it is almost like frightening how loud some shit is. And I'm like, oh, that would be why that was so obvious or so immediate response kind of thing. I kind of wish that she wasn't huffing and puffing, but I don't think... I do feel like if there was any zombies on this level, they would not have been able to have gotten out of here. I'm also not finding any actual books in the desks. I don't know if you guys have been noticing that. Like, I found a comic book so far, and it's almost nighttime. I haven't got these desks over here yet. Ugh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Yeah, oh, hello, chocolate. If it goes to nighttime and we lose power, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck so badly. Although, if I can, I might make her sleep downstairs on the medical bed, maybe. I don't know if that counts as a good sleeping spot. There is a couch up here somewhere. I saw like a, you call it one of those rooms, like like an amenity room kind of thing for staff. Although that would mean I'd have to still navigate back downstairs and hope that like no zombies came in during like the night. So there is that. I also know that if I sat her ass down, she would stop huffing and puffing and stuff, but I don't have time. It's nearly midnight for her. We spent like so long fucking around like cleaning her, which her tension did go away, so maybe that's all it was. And yes, I will shop around for CDs in the apocalypse because, you know, it's like with these like literature books. Last time I took them all, and realistically I could take them and magazines and crap again, and like I sort of feel like if I had taken them, I would maybe have extra shit to burn later. Because like I know that when like winter eventually came around, having just stuff to do, things to read, all that sort of stuff did help. But for right now, she's just not strong. And once the power goes out, we can just basically sit back at home. It can wait. Ideally, I want to get my ass back home so that she can watch the VHSs, but that's a real rush against time, honestly. It's now after midnight, so well, we're getting an extra book, I guess. That's fine. No, you put that in there. Leave that one alone. There we go. Okay. It's after midnight. We still have light. She's starting to take damage though. She is tired as hell. Yo-yo, friendship bracelet. It's a shame you can't like use some of these things. Like if they're bored, you can't use like a yo-yo or something. You know, get like 5 minutes of entertainment for them. That might like take the issue of it down a little bit. I also could be stealing all this gum because you can eat it and stuff. Realistically, I probably should have, but I just kind of like feel like the time it would take me to pick it up through all these would just be like one less room that I'll get a look at, you know? Also, there's a lot of animal shit up in that corner. You know, for a school, that's a bit much. Let's just top up your water. I don't want you... How do you need to wash all that shit again? I already washed it. It's already clean. Let's go. Girl and her laundry. Okay. There's basically bathrooms. I don't know what that room is. There's another room over there. These should be 2 sets of toilets. Honestly. Okay. I shouldn't need to deal with the toilets realistically, but I am still going to clear it because I'm not hearing shit. I'm not seeing shit. I don't really want it to like have a zombie bust out behind me after I pass by the room, you know? That would be the worst case scenario. A couple of books, stack of clay. I'm sure clay would be super useful later and I'll probably regret not taking it, but for the right now, I don't need it. That also looks like... Oh, shit! Hey, mate. I probably don't have the stamina to fight you, I'll be honest. I'm just gonna leave you in there. Interesting that there is a dude up here, though. Okay. Well, there's a good chance he might barricade me into this room. There's a good chance I might not be able to fight him off as well. Because she can't run. She's super, super, like, puffy. Also, she's got blood on her bat. So, she's definitely still got blood on her clothes. I don't know what she was being stressed about before. Maybe she's too tired to be stressed. Maybe that's what it is. But I'm going to have to probably sit her ass down, probably feed her, give her some water, all that stuff before I even bother to try to fight that guy. And frankly, until that damn door is, like, broken, I don't need to fucking walk over there. So, I don't exactly want to try to walk past him to the next room, but, you know, there is actively no rush to go there. Okay, it's still doing its shaking at the door, so he's still stuck in there. Adhesive tape. The other thing too is I could walk a lot of this stuff down to the car. Worst case scenario, I could also sleep in the car. Because it's really only that like one room. So I'm gonna get you to just sit down. Sit down and have a rest. You've got some water. Let's see what we've got. I saw we had like a lollipop. You could eat that. Okay, her weight's kind of stabilized. It's not going up at the moment, and that counted as food, but she is getting hungry. Okay. Let's see. What can I give you? What have we got in what places? I've still got a granola bar. It'd probably be still better than some of the stuff. I haven't found a use for a tennis ball, but I guess you can play sports or some shit maybe. I've got a big light, a big torch. I don't want to dismantle stuff until I read books. We can eat the couple of lollipops because they're just going to take the edge off of hungry without making her like fully full. I do want to check this room, hopefully before he breaks out, and maybe what's further around. So we'll find out. All right. We got one more lollipop and we'll go out. This isn't really resting her well enough. Where's your resting? Particularly tired. Okay, that's the problem. Now it's after midnight, sorry. My brain with time. And he hasn't broken the door yet. Okay, it doesn't seem to be mattering. So, since he hasn't broken the door, I'm just going to scooch past him. Hopefully there's not one in this room either. That's the last thing we need. She is super puffed. Okay, turn that on. Let's shut that door so we've got a tiny smick of protection between us. Oh, we got milk. Fuck yeah. I thought about taking that just for like the sake of it. Let's see, none of those. There's one thing over here. Worst case scenario is I could jump out that window and like climb down onto the thing. So yeah, you're ridiculously tired. It's almost there. Yeah, I know. There's nothing much I could do about it. She woke up the night before because she had like a nightmare or something, and I can't really like get her to rest. I want her to try to finish looting this place if I can. I know that's a pretty big ask. Like, I don't know what's in here. I don't like the look of that. We'll go back around. I can't see into this room. And I think that that is a small room, but it's like, I don't see the point in going in there, honestly. And there's one zombie in there, and then there's whatever that is. I want to have a look over here. That takes me back down. Okay, there's only 2 rooms back up here. I might take her downstairs. Worst case scenario is if the power's out in the morning, power's out. But her car should be safe enough to sleep in, hopefully. Alternatively, I could sleep in the medic room, wherever the fuck that was. It's over there. I don't really want to sleep in the middle of this place. Hold on. Let's go around, because the other side's got the my car out there. So he would have to break out and make it over to one of these 2 stairs, come down here to bother me. And there should be no other zombies outside because I've killed basically the majority of them. So I should be safe. I should be safe to unload a lot of my shit in the car and have a sleep. I forgot to check the vending machines. Hold on. Yeah, there was something I forgot over here. And yeah, if the power is completely off, then it's completely off. Give me those 2. They can come with me if I can carry it. There we go. All right. Is it midnight wake up? Well, what, my time or, hold on. That's not quite midnight for me. But yeah, no, it's definitely after midnight for her. Let's get you back in your car. You can have another sleep in the car. I kind of don't want you to sleep just yet. Oh, it's Azula. Okay, sorry. I just looked down because I heard like a light thud, and it's Azula has found a backpack. And she's like full pressing, like cat bench pressing it kind of thing. So that's what the noise is. I keep just hearing like this like light thud, and I'm not seeing a cat, but she's like hiding behind my partner's chair. So that's the thing. This side is a relatively safe place. Really tranquil. Problem is, town like Louisville, West Point. My base is in West Point. Also, just be careful not to like spoil like location stuff, because like I haven't like really explored much of the game. And I definitely don't want like any like direct like clues or like rundowns on places and hints and shit and stuff. So thank you for the follow. Is it Nat the Brat? Yeah, welcome in. It's still not making sounds for me, so I don't know what that's about. I'm guessing it would make it if I had like the desktop audio on and stuff. So I never played it. No, it's all good. I was just saying in general, I don't want like any kinds of like hints or tips and advice and stuff, like where specifics are and stuff. Because like I'm not even really sure where I am here, but it's a good sort of spot. I'll get you to eat all of that. Then you can have a sleep. It's like 2 a.m. We need to adjust her clock. So I don't want her to wake up until 9 a.m. this time. Set alarm. So I've had it on like 6:50. We want it closer to like mid-morning because we're going to sleep late this time. So you get your ass some sleep. Hopefully nobody bothers her here and stuff. So yeah. I also definitely haven't gone towards Louisville. Like I said, I kind of looked at it like in the general direction of it. I just didn't go. I don't know if I fully turned that off then. Hold on. Yeah, I fully turned it off. Let's set that back to where it was. And if the power's still on, I'll go back inside and I guess maybe we deal with him. I don't really see too much of a reason to. There was no like additional books. I might just drive home. If we've still got power, which we do, we'll go home and I'll see which VHSs we haven't watched yet. Because I've basically like got all the books from here. So yeah. I'm not too worried about looting the rest of this place. As long as my car starts. Holy hell. Alright. And I filled this up as much as I could. So yeah. This is why we don't have like any zombies over here. I did a lot of killing when I came up here originally. So yeah. Alright. So is it midnight here? In fact, it's much later. What? Oh, it isn't midnight where you are. No, it's all good. Yeah, it's like, it's 1:45 here in Australia. But yeah, in the game, it was definitely like past it for sure. Now I gotta get this thing home in like one piece too. Hold on. Glaze, welcome in. What else have I missed? I've never installed this game. Looks interesting. What's the objective? I think it's a make your own kind of objective. There's no story or goal to it. It's one of those ones where like, I do know that like quite a decent amount of people like role play characters and stuff and make fun from that kind of thing, but I'm not one of the people that enjoy that kind of thing. I mostly was trying for a long time to try to get a character to survive about a month in game without dying and stuff, because like this Project Zomboid is basically the story of how you died. So yeah, I took a while. I took like 18 odd lives or something like that before I got one to like last a month. I also took a while to like get some kills and shit. So yeah, my kind of objective is to still try to like make a month. Like we're only probably in still the first fortnight, I would say, of the game. I got through to winter, my first winter, and I was looking forward to coming out of winter and dealing with it and stuff, but then the game went multiplayer and yeah, that broke the save. So typically they don't seem to break the saves, but the last couple have, sort of. So yeah, that was a bit unfortunate because I obviously lost my save and I had to start again. But like for me, Project Zomboid was more about, I hated the game, wasn't interested in it, didn't want to play it, didn't want to hear about it, talk about it, nothing. And now I don't hate it and I actually do enjoy playing it. So I just kind of enjoy exploring, which is why I'm so big on like not wanting spoilers and shit, because I have a really good memory for the most part. So the last thing I want is like information that's like, this is where you can find this stuff, because as soon as I know stuff, I beeline and I just will remember it. And there's only like a finite amount of time that you can play a game and not know where shit is or not how to do stuff or not be good at it and stuff. So yeah, I really quite enjoy that sort of aspect of it. So don't get eaten